I'm really, really hot.
That was fresh.
I'm really, really hot.
Here we go. Fucking with the best.
Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. Everybody.
Welcome back to Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Pride.
I'm really, really hot.
That was fresh.
I'm really, really hot.
Here we go. Fucking with the best.
Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. Everybody.
Welcome back to Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Pride.
I'm really, really hot.
That was fresh.
I'm really, really hot.
Here we go. Fucking with the best.
Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. Everybody.
Welcome back to Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Pride.
I'm really, really hot.
That was fresh.
I'm really, really hot.
Here we go. Fucking with the best.
Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. Everybody.
Welcome back to Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Pride.
Welcome to the Conscious Fever podcast, hosted by Carl Price and Paul Mullins. Coming to you live from Louisville, Kentucky.
Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price.
Either way, I don't give a damn what you think you are entitled to.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. So listen responsibly.
It's the best of the best. It's the one and only DJ Ice, Louisville's coldest DJ.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, all the ladies and all the gentlemen. Thank you. Hey, good evening. Welcome to Conscious Fever here on Ice Entertainment Television and Conscious Fever Radio. I am Carl Price, your host. I am itching to eat this candy bar, this Hershey Nugget. Anyway, tonight is January 5th, Thursday, January 5th, 2025. We're live in Louisville, Kentucky. Tonight, we're just talking. We're just here. Paul and I are just here tonight on a hot summer's night, hot spring night, late spring, early summer night, soon to be early summer, 80s or something like that. Anyway, I'm here with Paul Mullins, the attorney extraordinaire, and we're going to get started. You know, of course, I have to take a break and then come back. But we're going to just talk about some things tonight. We're going to show some baby videos from TikTok. Maybe we'll get cut off, maybe we won't get cut off. I don't know. But that's what we intend to do. I hope your day has been wonderful. I hope everybody's doing okay. See your comments. We're going to comment on your comments, take you to the comment board when we come back. I hope all is well. We got a surprise video tonight too, y'all. We're not going to tell y'all what it is. We're just going to show it. That's just what we're going to do tonight. I'm going to make a comment about something that Paul doesn't want me to talk about tonight because that's just what I do. I'm just going to do it. It's called corruption in the courthouse. Maybe it's not corruption. Paul said he might get up and leave if I do that. But in any case, that's the goal here. I don't know if that's exactly what I'm going to do. But anyway, we're going to come back and we're going to find out exactly how Paul is doing. Anyway, I'm Carl Price. This is Conscious Fever. It's brought to you live by the efforts of Ice Entertainment Television, owned and operated by DJ Ice. And we're going to take a little break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to get right into this show. Have a little fun with y'all tonight. Don't go nowhere.
I don't want them, no, get them all off me. Say that for L, she a cause, you see. 4 cars deep, we'll come through on a lane night. Chicken spot, wings and fries, we call that a day night. Lights on, so out, I don't have no stage fright. Knew that I was built for this forever, ever, ever.
You are listening to Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price.
We ride bands, 10 times 10, all my friends, it's for real.
And we are back with more Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price Esquire.
Hey, welcome back to Conscious Fever here on Ice Entertainment Television. I told you I was going to get that chocolate. I'm here tonight with Paul Mullins. Evening, Paul.
Hey, what's going on, Carl?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. All right.
Well, I mean, are you really doing okay?
My eyes are watering a little bit.
Huh?
Eyes watering.
Yeah, get that camera right on Paul.
Why's my hair look?
How was your week, man?
Busy, as always. Had some stuff going down in another county. I'm not leaving the county no more, y'all. If all those people out there who want me to drive out of county to do cases, I ain't doing it.
They got to pay a lot of money.
I still ain't doing it.
And keep that camera on Paul while I eat this chocolate.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Paul, is there some rhyme or reason behind chocolate? And, like I was holding this in my hand. I guess there's some science behind holding it in your hand, and your body temperature while the chocolate is inside the paper melts the chocolate.
Whatever. What?
I mean, I guess I should have figured that that's what would happen. But in any case, I know you're the professor here, as they claim sometimes. So I thought I would just call.
All right.
Say hello to everybody, man.
Let's get some comments.
You said what?
The comments.
Let's go to the very first one. Of course, there it is.
Stephanie's always first.
About Stephanie is in the house. Come on in the house, Stephanie.
I got the first call out.
You get the first
call
out. Hey, I'll be a king and I will wear my crown.
Don't be boring, Carl.
With a G-string on. Where my girls at?
I don't know. It's kind of empty tonight. I think it's the ball jokes last week ran everybody off.
So, I don't know. What are those? Why does she always put those
up? She's the only one.
Where's the music went? Where the music went, boss man? What do you mean music? I don't know where the music went. What is she talking about? Hey, Monique. Welcome to the Conscious Fever family.
Haha, we got something for y'all tonight. Put that candy down.
Put the candy down, sir. No, I got to have the candy. Stephanie, why are you hogging the board tonight?
Somebody on drugs. What?
Hey, Monique. Hey, Paul. Hey, Carl. That's what they're saying. Okay, Paul's getting legal calls tonight. Carl, I'm calling your ass out. Call me out.
For what?
I heard.
What you do now?
I heard the rapper, sir. Okay.
Oh, that's right. They can hear everything. They can hear my phone buzzing.
Well, they hear it when you move that microphone sometimes. No, don't do that, please.
Okay, sorry.
His producer girl love his big back. That's why I love me some Paul. Oh, you had to do it with your big back self.
Yeah, I don't understand. That doesn't mean fat.
Oh my God, you're looking so fly.
Don't always.
You know that. Like it tied, Paul. I think she just says that just to make you feel good, Paul. Because you be wearing some ugly ties.
You're such a hater.
Carl, that producer
Such a
woman
hater.
of yours, is she fat too? Cause you're gonna be large.
Damn, why you coming all in hard like that, Stephanie?
I don't know, Stephanie. You
Damn, Stephanie.
I don't know where the lioness is, Stephanie. Shit,
All right.
I don't know. Are you hogging the show?
Right.
So Paul, there has been, I'm just going to put this out there, man. There's been a lot of discussion about the
Here we go.
The NIL, man.
Okay.
So
NIL.
a lot of the basketball players, we may have talked about this last week a little bit, a lot of the basketball players that signed up for the draft took advantage of the opportunity to pull out of the draft because they realized that, you know,
They make more money in college.
Get more money.
Yeah, that's no secret. You know, we've talked about this ad infinitum. You on live. You can eat off the. Okay. Talked about
We'll
this.
be off here until 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Is that gonna hold you over? No.
You know, y'all know my diet, right? I don't eat meat, although I had some not so good catfish. I don't think that catfish was good to tell you that.
I don't eat catfish. I'm not elitist. I just don't
I
like
really
it.
like that dish at the Hyatt today.
Whoa, calling them out. Damn.
Well, it is what it is.
I don't like catfish, so
I like the
it don't
dish.
matter how you cook catfish. I'm probably not going. I mean, I might like it, but I'm probably 99% not going to like it.
Oh, Madeline.
99. So you were saying about then I ain't what you really want to talk about, right? Jump straight into it. What is it? Is there some topic that's going on locally that maybe you won't get off your chest?
You gonna put it out there like that? Hey, Bernie.
No, I
Nathan.
ain't putting nothing. Who's Bernie? Is he a church member?
No, she is a church member.
Okay.
You know, listen, Paul. I mean, at the end of the day, for those of you who don't know,
We don't. It's
there
not-
was a situation at the courthouse.
Look at that. She's right. Damn, I'm looking at the camera and can't even see. Thank you, Monique.
Move your microphone so you can see the side.
Okay, Monique's always gonna take care of me.
Okay, so there was a situation at the courthouse,
No.
and that's all it was a situation. Well, I mean, it was a situation at the courthouse. Maybe it was in their bedroom, one of their bedrooms. But in any case, and I was only going to bring it up because of the corruption. I just think it's
Garbage.
corruption. I may be assuming that something happened that didn't happen, but I don't think a prosecutor and a defense attorney who are lovers should be handling cases, should be conferencing cases, because there's this appearance that something is not right. So that's all I'll say about it, Paul. How about that?
I ain't got nothing to say because I don't think it's a public topic. You and I disagree on that.
You don't think it's a public topic?
No, I don't.
Topic, even though these are public cases they were playing
I
with?
just don't think it is.
Oh, she was playing with.
Well, I mean, I don't know anything. It's not been a news report. It's as far as I'm
Not
concerned,
yet.
it's just a rumor.
Not yet. We got the Conscious Fever family on it. The studio is going to do some stuff. How about that?
So, are you going back to the comments already?
I don't know.
Of course, you go to the ones where they.
Oh, is that why you fixed your collar?
Yes, I can read.
You're giving me a lot of love tonight, Paul.
Yeah, it's because I'm the mellow one.
You're not mellow.
I'm the one who.
What about judges and attorneys?
Jesus.
You just heard it.
Oh my
You just
God.
heard it, Monet.
No, you didn't.
Are you having? Yes, sir.
just
Yes,
gossip.
ma'am. I am having chocolate.
Just gossip.
It's because I don't.
It's just
I don't
gossip.
Eat. I don't. Maybe I should tell y'all my diet. I'm actually a good-looking man because I don't really eat that much, like I should. And Paul, I am.
Are you a modest man?
I am a modest man.
No. Go ahead. Keep going.
Why would you ask that if you knew the answer, like a damn criminal defense attorney?
I mean, you threw it out there. I just wanted to see what you'd say. I knew the answer.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Not modest.
Here's the thing.
Not humble.
Honestly, I'm just going to say this. That, yeah, I only eat vegetables during the week, or at least I try to, and then I have some type of meat during the weekend. And, well, they keep asking for the topic. I mean, I don't want to.
Continue your story about
give you
vegetables,
detail.
please. The vegetables. That's
He
he eats vegetables only, like as if. Look, why, dude? Why? It's not judges and attorneys, okay?
You need to tell them.
It's not a rumor about judges and attorneys. It's not even a rumor worth talking about.
It's not a rumor. I mean, she resigned because of this inappropriate relationship with someone she was conferencing cases with. So anyway, totally inappropriate, totally let the public down, I think. And Paul just doesn't want to think about it. Y'all know Paul is kind of soft sometimes.
Soft?
Yeah,
Soft? No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Kind of soft.
I'm not soft.
You don't like to tell people right in their face. You don't like to tell people right in their face that they're wrong.
It ain't got nothing to you.
They're mistreating the public.
People that you're referring to are not here.
They are not
in this room.
They don't have to be here.
So you're not talking about them to their face.
They don't have to be here. They
I'm
know
not
exactly
messy. I'm not messy. I just think girls gossip, men don't. Right? Real men don't gossip. Whatever y'all business is,
this is just
whatever your business
now we're going to really talk about it.
Is your business.
This is just passing on a fact.
It ain't passing. That's gossip.
Passing on a fact.
That's gossip. I don't engage in gossip.
It's not gossip, Paul. Why do you call it gossip?
That's what it is.
I mean, do you think Donald Trump sexually harassing the woman that he did and where he got sued, do you think that's gossip?
That was a trial.
Okay. So these people have to be tried? Even though one was fired from her job,
I heard she resigned. So
what's the difference? Either you're gonna
one you quit,
either
and the other one they fire you. Or you're
gonna resign.
Well, you don't know that conversation took place.
Remember, you read all of my news reports earlier today. I didn't. I let them fire me. I just said, listen, I'm not apologizing. Y'all can fire me. But in any case.
I'm just not messy. I don't get in people's business.
It's not messy, Paul. It's just
telling people's business is messy.
So you think the evening news is messy because they
this
tell
ain't in the
evening
story? This ain't in the evening news.
I mean, it's just like it.
And you are not a newscaster. When you just pass along gossip, that's just messy, and I don't do it.
Anyway.
Well, hold on, Alvin. Put Alvin's comment up because I think he just joined in and he caught it late.
He caught it late. Where is Alvin?
Right there. Alvin, you caught it late. This isn't a story about Trumpism. There's a
damn near
a scandal brewing, if you want to call it that.
It's a scandal. Oh, you used that word.
I mean, I only used it. It's whatever. It's whatever. Guess what, y'all? 2 people had sex who work at the courthouse. That's not news to me. Okay? So it's just pass along gossip. It's
you're dealing with people's lives.
It's messy. I ain't getting into I ain't getting into somebody else's.
It's not messy, man.
Trying to figure out who's sleeping with who. I don't care.
It's wrong.
If you ain't sleeping with me, I don't care what you do.
It's wrong, and it's a betrayal of the public trust.
There you go with that bullshit.
Why you call it bullshit, Paul?
Because it's not a betrayal of the public trust.
Definitely a public topic.
Most people.
Thank you, Lynn.
Who get caught.
I don't know why your comments are not coming in. Maybe we just have. Do we just have YouTube tonight?
No, all the rest of the comments agree with me. You just skipped over them, and then Lynn shows up and like, oh, yeah, let's put Lynn's up. But go ahead.
I mean, I was looking. I just looked at Lynn's. Is it going to pop up
in today's day and age?
Good evening, Renee.
Should you gossip about who's sleeping with who?
It says definitely even if it's a public topic. 2 attorneys in a relationship on opposite sides, questionable at best. Thank you, Lynn. I mean, it's not anything that I'm just calling it like it is. Just calling it like it is.
But it's once it becomes public news or there's some action taken, what difference does it make?
You said what?
Once it becomes public news, what difference does it make? I mean, then it's a topic. But right now, it's just something that happened between 2 people.
I'm asking, it's appropriate for judges and attorneys to have a romantic relationship. No. And not wait a minute, hold on. Let me pause that.
Yes,
Let me qualify that.
Fix that.
It is okay for judges and attorneys to have a relationship. They just cannot appear in front of the attorneys cannot appear and argue cases in front of the judge.
That would be inappropriate and would have an appearance of what we call impropriety, meaning people would think that if you're in a relationship and you appear in the courtroom together that is, automatically an assumption that there must be something wrong. So, and it's not just it's not just happening. I
can't believe you play it off like that. Like
I'm saying, people
automatically assume that something's wrong. Paul, they're sleeping together and they're conferencing cases that involve the public. So there are some third parties there. There are some police officers involved, and there are some potential victims.
The bottom line is that
or an individual.
The bottom line is lawyers.
And you just don't believe that it's
no. I don't.
That's crazy.
I don't believe messing with people's private lives is worth talking about. If it's something that rises to the amount of a scandal where somebody's doing something inappropriate, okay, then that's the topic to talk about. But the fact that two people are having sex and nobody's proven that something scandalous has happened is irrelevant.
You don't think that's scandalous in and of itself, Paul?
No, because I think everybody who has a job has had the opportunity to sleep with somebody they work with.
Right.
Because that's who you see on a regular basis. And so that naturally, as human beings, that's what happens. The issue is do you make it something that's inappropriate, or do you put it out in public so everybody knows and it's no longer a hidden situation that becomes inappropriate? I mean, I don't think we should have a...
Hold on. I got a public service announcement to
PSA.
PSA. Listen, I see a comment by Lynn Stone and Wayne Shimwell, and you all are on Facebook. If you all go to YouTube, we can post. I don't know why your Facebook comments are not coming up. But Lynn just said, Paul, if you agree that a judge and an attorney should not be on the same case, then how do you agree that an attorney, Seymour, attorney and another attorney sleeping together should be on the same case on opposite sides?
I don't agree with that. That's not what I'm saying.
So if you can go on YouTube and post your comments, I need to clarify. Like you're on WhatsApp, Lynn, but if you can go on YouTube, we can post your comments.
I need to clarify that I don't agree with that. I absolutely don't agree with that. What I agree with is if that happens, it should be out in the open, and they shouldn't be doing cases together. But to have a discussion about who's sleeping with who is just gossip, and that's girl stuff. I don't do that. I don't care who you sleeping with or what's going on in your lives, whether you're married or not married and having affairs. I don't care about that. I don't want to gossip about that. But if you tell me that because of this relationship y'all had, y'all formed secret deals that other lawyers couldn't get, well, yeah, that's wrong. But I don't know that that's true.
But isn't that
I don't know that that's true.
Isn't that the presumption?
But just because something's a presumption or an assumption, don't make it true. So if I'm telling people that this happened and this must be true, I'm just gossiping. I'm not doing that. Men don't gossip. We don't run around
Paul,
talking about what other people.
No, listen, Paul, and this is the discussion we had earlier. I just brought it up because I think it's in the public interest to know that when they come to court, that two competent attorneys are going to be handling their case, and one who is a public official is going to do her job as prescribed.
I agree with that, but we don't know. You're making presumptions, and you don't know what the situation is.
What is my presumption, Paul?
Your presumption is because they had a relationship and they handled the cases together that there must have been something going on. And maybe there was. Maybe there wasn't. The problem is you don't know what the truth is.
Would you do it?
No, I wouldn't do it.
Would you be having a romantic relationship with a female lawyer and then go and take your client's case to her as a prosecutor to try to conference your case? You wouldn't do it.
No,
there's a reason you wouldn't do it.
Because
the lawyer that did it knows that he shouldn't have done it. So why shouldn't we be suspicious of them taking advantage of that? And apparently, according to what the information is that is out there, it is allegedly happened multiple times, like for a while. And I just think that's corruption over corruption for real. And I may be going a little bit too far.
What do you think? What do you think should happen?
Well, I mean, she resigned.
So what more than that?
What I understand, under the threat of being fired.
So okay, forget that fact. What more than that?
What more than that?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that office should do something to try to repair the public trust.
What trust is violated? Do you think that they are the only two at the courthouse sleeping together?
What difference does that make?
Because I can give you old stories that I'm not going to bring up because that's just gossip.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
I'm just saying,
Paul.
but nobody ever gets
right. I'm just saying that the public, one, I believe, has a right to know. The public has a right to criticize, and the public has a right to demand some accountability for that type of conduct.
And again, I ask you, what is the demand for accountability? What do you expect to happen? It's not obstruction of justice.
It's not my office. It was my office. I can talk on that.
Okay, so fine. She gets fired. Do you file charges against somebody?
I mean, if it's criminal conduct, I think you should.
What would rise to the level of criminal conduct? Like they injured a potential victim?
Somebody was violated here, okay? Maybe a potential victim. But a police officer brought that case. So that means the police officer had an interest in that case. I think the police officer had a right to know that, well, maybe she's going to conference this case with this particular attorney, and maybe what I think is just may not happen, and maybe it doesn't matter what kind of story I give her because she's going to give him a deal anyway. I think a police officer has a right to know that there's a relationship there. And that's a breach of the public trust. I don't care.
Once again, you and I don't disagree that that is behavior that I wouldn't do, or maybe you wouldn't do. We agree on that. My question is why we have a discussion about this incident when it was recently brought to my attention this week, right? And we don't know what the facts are. I don't mind speculating, but that's just gossip, and I'm not doing it.
Alvin says we live in a world of sexual promiscuity.
Exactly.
It's not shocking.
This is not shocking.
But too wrong doesn't make it right.
It's not shocking. A prosecutor and a defense attorney had sex. Not shocking at all. We agree, Renee. We agree. So she got fired, which is probably what should have happened because she did something that was dishonest with her boss or her employer, and that's about it. There's nothing else to really do with the topic.
Yeah, I'm glad
you don't need to drag. You don't. There's no. Well, it's not nonchalant. Her name doesn't need to be drugged through the mud. His name doesn't need to be drugged through the mud unless you find out that it was something deeper. Like for instance,
Paul, what are you? Oh my God, Paul! I cannot believe that you're saying this if it happens every day, then we're just gonna turn a blind eye to it and say, well, you know,
so let me tell you
we don't know what the harm was, so let me tell turn a blind eye to it.
Exactly. You don't know what the harm was, so you can't excoriate them or prosecute them for something that may not exist. For instance, you don't know. So you don't know that it may have been that they only handled a handful of cases together and they were all traffic. So it may have been that they handled high-class felony cases where somebody got a serious benefit. It may have been that maybe the prosecutor didn't get a benefit. Maybe the defendant didn't get a benefit. Maybe the guy who was the defense attorney improperly represented his client because he caved in on a promise of a sexual favor the other way. You don't know. It runs a big wide spectrum.
Either way.
And you don't know. It runs a big wide spectrum. And you don't know what the truth is. So why talk about it until you know what the truth is?
No matter how you phrase it, somebody has been hurt. So
ain't nobody been hurt. Two people probably haven't been hurt at all. Two people probably feel really good.
Hold on. Right. I'm sure two people feel very good. But you don't think the police officer who initiated the charges...
He may not give a rat's ass. He may not give a rat's ass.
Well, okay, that's what you say.
He may not.
But again, we don't know the details of a particular case, right? So it could be that he would.
If you told me that a guy got a felony that should have gone up to the grand jury, dismissed over the police officer's objection, and then you come to find out that there was a relationship, okay. But that hasn't been said. If you find out that somebody got a traffic ticket and got it amended to 10 over, no big deal, no harm, no foul, nobody cares. You know? If there was no violation of the county attorney policy and no ethical violations, yeah, you give me the standard deal. I'll see you tonight, 8 o'clock. Doesn't mean that that's right. Doesn't mean that it's not a fireable offense. But the community ain't outraged over that.
People. That's why Trump is president of the United States, because of these types of comments.
Oh my God.
And this type of sentiment.
Okay, fine. I'm not. It's not a sentiment. I don't approve. I'm just saying there's no story here yet. So there's no story.
What do you mean it's no story? I mean it was a story enough for her to get fired.
Well, because
they're forced to resign.
All right, because the appearance in and of itself is bad. All right.
And you think it's just the appearance. So you do believe that every case has a potential victim, right?
I believe even
if it's just the public in general, every case has a particular victim, and every case has an officer bringing the charge, be it a police officer or some other type of public official, or even just a plaintiff.
I have a true story to tell. You know what story I'm gonna tell, don't you? About police officers and corruption, right? I can tell this story because it was out in the news.
Why don't you just tell people the story? You want to tell it so
bad. It was, 2014, a girl came to me and she said to me that an officer promised her dismissal of her case and a boyfriend's case if she would have sex with him. And she had been to 3 other lawyers and nobody believed her. So I simply said to her, show me your proof. Well, she showed me some text messages from him. So after she showed me the text message, I said, okay, let me go figure out if this is his phone. I went to the courthouse. I looked up 6 cases with this officer's name on it. and I looked on the back of the case jackets. In the old days, we used to have case jackets. And what did y'all used to do on the case jackets back in the day, Carl?
We used to write on the case.
You used to write on the case jackets. What did you write specifically on the case jackets about officers?
Their phone numbers.
You put their personal cell phone numbers on the back of the case jackets. So I looked on the back of the case jacket. I matched the phone numbers up with this officer, and I matched it up with her cell phone records, and I sent her to PIU.
Paul did some good investigation.
I sent her to PIU. PIU goes to investigate. Guess what they did? Guess who they called first?
They called you?
They called me first. Put me under semi-quasi investigation and asked me, how did you know that was his phone number? I said, because y'all are silly, and y'all put all y'all's phone numbers on the back of these jackets. It's easy to find.
They stopped that process.
And they stopped that
right?
process. Y'all put y'all's phone numbers on the back of these jackets every time. And I said, that's how and this guy ended up getting criminal charges. Carl says he got it amended down. I looked it up today. You look up his picture. If I'm not going to tell the name, because again, I'm not messy. The story was back in 2014. If you want to look it up, look it up.
I mean, his name is Carl. I mean, he was. I mean, actually, personality-wise, I mean, he was a good guy. I mean, I
right, but he had this. He had this. He had this. He had this thing going on where he would arrest people, and I'm not going to say people. He had this thing with this lady, and basically told her by text he'll do these things for sexual favors, right? Completely, utterly wrong. But it did change the way they stopped leaving their phone numbers. Now the prosecutors had the phone numbers. No, I don't agree with that. Put all the phone numbers out there, whatever.
Hello, Angela.
So the whole system was changed.
But
nobody
believes. To post the comments, just go on YouTube and watch. If you're watching on YouTube, we can post your comments.
So nobody believed this girl, and it took me about. It literally took me from the time I met her at the second floor where the little cantina is, and it took me literally 5 minutes to figure out that she was telling the truth. And nobody would believe her because they thought officers. I didn't initially. I was skeptical. I'm reading these messages and I'm like, why would an officer do this? So let me tell you what he did. Everything was in detail. He sent penis pictures to her. He told her what he was going to do to her. He told her why he was doing this because he wasn't in love with his wife anymore. So it just looks like, man, this is crazy. What dumb person would do this, knowing that they're an officer? Talking to this person. And he did, and I didn't believe her at first because I said, "This is too easy."
Monique? What was rude?
So so he, as a police officer, and I wasn't trying to take him out. I just thought that she was under a lot of pressure and maybe she played him. I don't know, because he was talking to her freely like they had been down this route before. I don't know, but I just sent her to the public investigation unit and told her this is what she need to do, and that's what happened. And he ended up getting fired.
Did the good thing. Good Samaritan here, y'all.
I'm not a good Samaritan.
Conscious Fever, the good Samaritan that.
I mean, I'm not
that called out a cop.
I'm not
got a corrupt cop charged and arrested and killed his career.
Now you put target on me. No, he.
We're here gossiping about good and bad cops. Anyway, Paul. There. Hold on, y'all. We'll be right back.
I have wept and I have fallen. Don't you worry about me. 'Cause I've stood up, yes, I have grown. The pain has set me free. And like a broken record in my head.
They're devilishly handsome.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to Conscious Fever here on Ice Entertainment Television.
Are you gonna get to the funny stuff?
Yeah, we're gonna get to the funny stuff. Let's talk about the funny stuff, Paul. I'll let you set this up. You set it up.
Which one is it?
This is your little prison video.
So I don't TikTok a lot, but people send me TikToks, and then of course, if you send me a TikTok, it gets me to looking at TikTok. So there's these crazy little videos where they take kids, babies, and they use AI to superimpose movie lyrics or movie conversation over top of them. So I sent one to Carl, and one of my favorite movies is a movie that's not, I don't know if it's a box office success, but I just love this movie. It's called Life. Life had Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, Cedric the Entertainer, Maybe not. Was Cedric in it? I think he was in it. It had who else was in it? He's dead now. He used to have his own show.
From
Bernie
Chicago,
Mac.
Bernie Mac.
Had all these great comic actors. Okay, I'm engaged now. What the?
Well, I guess you're engaged now.
Shit.
Go ahead, finish setting it up, man. So
Well, I just got engaged. I need a minute. So anyway, I know y'all most black people you've seen Life, right?
I've seen Life.
Yeah, most of us have. So play the clip. You got the clip. Let's take a look at it. I just got a big laugh out of this.
You gonna eat
We need some sound, Carl.
Hold on, boy.
Boy is a white.
You gonna eat your cornbread.
What?
You talking to me?
You gonna eat your cornbread.
You talking to me? Yeah, I think you're talking to you.
No, not at all. I want you to have it. Will you mind passing this down to...
Hey, no, I ain't willing. Don't pass your cornbread to him. That's your cornbread.
Ray, I'm a grown man, okay? I'm not gonna eat this cornbread if he wants the cornbread, damn it. Have the
Nah, if you want some cornbread, let him go up to the front and get his own portion of cornbread. That's your cornbread. Fuck him. Hey, man, he gonna eat his cornbread, all right? Fuck you.
Ray, look, I don't need you to take up for me. I'm all right. I'm a grown man. I can handle
If you
it.
let him have your cornbread, you're gonna be ironing his drawers and clipping his toenails. Shit, no nigga iron.
Maybe I ought to eat your cornbread.
Oh, motherfucker, you can't have my cornbread. That's for damn sure. Because if you try to take my cornbread, part 2 of my killing spree gonna begin up in here on your ass right now. If you think about my cornbread, they get the taste out your mouth. That's for damn sure. Now, fuck him. Fuck that. Because I'm from New York City, goddammit. Nobody take no cornbread.
So yeah, I love that phrase because I've been using that phrase ever since I saw that movie. You ain't give me cornbread. You ain't give me cornbread. You ain't give me cornbread.
Not at all. I want you to have it.
Y'all, but those baby
Whose goddamn white baby is that?
are really.
This is your baby, okay? He's just light skinned.
Has everybody seen that movie? Because that's a hilarious movie. It didn't get much publicity or people don't talk about it. You don't see it on replay a lot, but that's a funny movie and it's good. It has a good message.
Yeah, I mean, Life was a pretty good movie. I mean, it was
What is this? Do you drink water?
Well, you know, y'all, we have been exploring some things here. And in the course of exploring some things,
You mean the comments?
Huh?
In the course of exploring the comments?
Exploring the comments. You wanna see
We
the comments?
we discovered something.
We discovered something. Paul,
Not that part.
that fiance.
I didn't remember proposing. Wow. Whoa. What is he talking about?
This is what they talk about when we're talking, man.
Don't give up the cornbread. What? Oh, goodness.
Paul, close your legs, my beautiful man.
It says eyes,
Oh, it
bro.
said
Eyes.
Oh, okay. Life is a classic movie.
Yeah.
Hey, but
Here's a classic. Got a surprise for y'all. Play the clip.
you want
Play the
us to
clip.
show a classic?
A classic, yeah.
Y'all, these are some. We have some special.
Just play
guests
the clip.
tonight.
Just play the
No,
clip.
we have some special guests tonight, and I want y'all to judge and just kind of look at it and tell us what y'all think about these special guests tonight.
Host Carl Price, Esquire of Conscious Fever. And we have for you tonight from the grave, Miss Tina Turner performing her hit, What's Love Got to Do With It?
Y'all don't recognize it yet?
Come from? Who is this? Where did this
Tina
movie come
Turner.
from?
Tell us to stop now if you want to. Should we keep going? Press pause. Can we keep going?
Who was that? Who is that?
It looked familiar.
It's Paul's idea, y'all. This was Paul's idea. I just want y'all to know that.
My idea. I think it was the chat's idea. Who we looking
Look
at?
at Tina.
You go, girl. I'm reading the comments. She's playing the guitar.
Who's playing the guitar?
All right, they're dying here.
Okay. What y'all think?
We appreciate that. We appreciate that.
Paul said that it was a good idea to play that movie.
I was nervous about the legal ramifications. Wasn't sure if we had the right to play that, but since it was found in the chat, you know, I figured we safe.
Said, wow,
we safe.
Hey, Willie
found
Aiken.
Found it in the chat.
We found it in the chat. It was just in the Conscious Fever box, and we just thought we would play it. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was fun. All right, so here we are, and I know y'all say y'all can hear me when I tap my fingers. I can't help it. It's just my from cornbread to corny.
Yeah, I think you need to stop.
I can't help it. It's what I do. I talk with my hands.
It's just something that's really, really annoying. I was looking to see.
Alvin's hating. Hit the comments. Look at Alvin. See if you find Alvin's comment. They mad at Alvin now. Scroll up. You a hater, Alvin. You a hater.
It's definitely a classic.
I don't know about now. Oh, wow. Don't like me now? Man, you can't put stuff in chat and not expect to get posted. If you put it in chat, it's getting posted.
If you put it in chat, it's going to get posted? Is that what you're saying? Uh-oh.
Boogie Oogie.
I don't know. Our producer is the one that actually pull those out. We don't really pull them off. We just you got a kick out of that, didn't you?
I did.
Why?
It's just funny. I like to laugh. I laugh at funny stuff.
Oh, is that what you do? Hey, so who's winning the basketball game? Has it started yet?
Yeah, it's supposed to be tonight. I ain't got a phone.
It is tonight.
There's my phone. It's way down.
No water at all. Okay. All right. And then what are you drinking?
So we didn't have a whole lot of plans here. I got an appeal due on Monday. So
Just gonna go to the what is this?
It's kind of like
these little baby things, man. I can't believe.
It's hundreds of them. But and a lot of people. How do they? I thought
Listen, I
people.
can't go on
Okay,
like this.
stupid.
I need you right away.
Colorblind or whatever.
I know it
When I first watched that video, I thought people were getting their babies to do that. I didn't know it was.
Are
AI.
you serious?
Shut up. I didn't know.
There's absolutely
I didn't
no
know.
way.
I didn't know.
Paul, there is absolutely
It's the first time
no
I
way.
seen it. I didn't know.
There's absolutely no way you thought that was the
It's
case.
Fred. Listen, I can't go on like this. I need you right away. I know it's just for a few weeks more, but I can't make it without you. All right, I'll try. But just hearing your voice makes me feel a lot better. Right. Au revoir. Until tonight. Where'd
Is
you
that
come
Hester?
from?
Where you think I come from?
Under a rock.
You can't talk yourself out of this one, you two-time and beady-head weasel ass. We caught you red-handed.
Hey, Lamar, what you screaming about?
Well, Pop, we couldn't help overhearing your telephone conversation.
Just now?
All right, Fred, out with it. Who is she?
Gesundheit.
Please, Esther. Let's give Fred a chance to explain.
Right on, this could make my whole day. Why don't you go catch a bus in your teeth? Hi, it's Fred.
So yeah,
Listen, I can't go on
the
like
very
this.
first one I saw
I
was
need
the
you right
one.
away.
The very first child video I saw like it was one
goddamn white
done
baby is that?
for that movie My Cousin Vinny, and I just didn't know. I didn't know it was AI. I thought it was some. I said, "Who dressed their kids up like this?" And I started laughing.
What's up, Craig?
No, Paul, there's no way.
I just thought that's what I thought. I didn't know it was AI. AI's.
There's no way.
AI's.
AI's Shimwell, what in the world pitch?
I need to borrow your car right quick.
What kind of shit is that?
Who's up?
Most people want to borrow sugar.
up
They eating
12.
ketchup. You want to borrow my car?
Pacers. Maybe these
Oh,
Pacers.
Pacers. Okay.
Hell no.
Pacers.
Pacers.
Hey, hey, oh.
With your broke ass.
Do y'all remember?
I think
No,
people
no,
are
no, no,
winning
no,
money on
no, no, no.
this.
Let's go back.
I think people are winning money tonight.
Alvin, do you remember? Do you remember about 2 or 3 weeks ago? Maybe it was 2 weeks ago when I said I don't like the Pacers, but they were gonna beat the Knicks, and somebody said the Knicks because they had won like Game 5 or something was gonna win. And I said exactly what the Knicks, what the Pacers do to people.
Hey,
Wear them out, wear them down, and then beat them.
Can y'all help me out here?
There ain't no help for you. You pick the Knicks.
Hell no.
You
They
pick the
don't want to
Knicks.
hear that, Paul.
Let me borrow a joint.
They
You
want to
need
hear
to
it.
borrow a job
You hear
with your
it?
broke ass.
Remember that.
Paul
Remember it. Write it down. Take a
Nostradamus.
picture. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. All right.
Craig.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh man, are y'all having
What's
a
up,
fight in
Craig?
chat about
What's up, Smokey?
Renee? Be nice. Stephanie, be nice.
What y'all smoking on?
They talking about shoes.
Nothing. What you want?
Shoulder Friday one.
Oh. I need to borrow your car right quick.
You got the
What kind of
Friday
shit
one?
is
No,
that?
I
Most people want to borrow
see,
sugar.
y'all want me
They
to-
eating
Why you picking
ketchup.
up your phone?
because
You
I
want to borrow my car? Hell no. The hell on.
my son's asking me
Well,
why
let
I'm
me
not
borrow a
answering the
joint.
phone
You need to
about this
borrow a
Pacers
job
game.
with your broke ass.
Remember that.
Remember
Did
it.
you
Write it
pick-
down. Take
so
a
you
picture. I don't
think
give a
the
fuck.
Pacers- Who's up by?
Craig.
Who? Okay,
Bye,
so
Felicia.
What's up,
I'm
Craig?
lost.
What's
winning
up,
the game?
Smokey?
Nothing.
He must mean the Pacers. It can't be OKC because he couldn't confuse OKC with P anything. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
Hey y'all, while Paul is looking it up, I'm gonna show y'all something.
Another baby? Oh,
I probably shouldn't.
but then don't. If you probably shouldn't, then don't.
I probably shouldn't.
What?
But I'm gonna show y'all something. Do y'all recognize this?
Pacers versus Thunder. No, the Thunder are winning. The Thunder are winning.
Y'all know who that is?
I'ma say what I wanna say, and I'ma do what I wanna do. The only thing that I ask for y'all is don't bother me, and I promise I
Are you reading the chat? Stephanie, be nice.
as long as you stay out my way, and you can feel how you wanna feel. I'm just being real, but
You know what it is, Paul?
It looked like oh, I thought it was Big Daddy Kane.
That wasn't no Big Daddy.
Yeah, from that movie, from that video he did. What was it?
Okay is up. He says okay is up at 12. No, okay is up. Oh, you got me waiting heavy. Is a piece of work. Okay, y'all. So anyway, Paul, you can go to my TikTok page.
No, not at all. No. Trying to think of that Big Daddy Kane song where he had the cowboy hat on from the 80s. If anybody can think of that Big Daddy Kane video where he had the cowboy hat on, tell me what it is. Alright, man, I'm going home, man. We're not gonna sit here and watch videos of you all night. You just mad because the chat's with me.
I mean, the chat is all over you tonight, but that's not where I'm doing that. I just thought I like that song.
Alright, I'm sorry. Renee told me to back off. It's not the time. What is it?
I remember you said that the Paul Pacers beating.
Yeah. Beating New York. But they're down right now, but it won't matter. They're always down, and they come back in the fourth quarter. They wear the teams out. We'll see what happens because I think Oklahoma City has the same the same ability. So we'll see.
I can't believe I'm doing that, man. I know that song is in my head.
Which one?
Hotel California.
Huh.
I had to stop for the light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim.
Okay.
Did you listen to what you call
What?
the Eagles when you were younger?
I know that song. Yeah, they got that one and another one. I mean, when we were growing up, there was only one black radio station, and it went off the air at 6 p.m. So if you want to listen to radio after 6 p.m.,
That's what the shoe shine guy was saying today.
it's true. You didn't know that? You knew that.
No, he was sitting there playing. He plays music
Uh-huh.
while he's shining shoes in the Hall of Justice, and he was playing in all these rock
Oldest
songs.
always does, yeah.
And he was just like, I'm not cussing anybody out.
Love this song, yeah. We heard the old 70s songs because nowadays, well, not nowadays, but in the 80s and 90s, music was kind of how would you say? Music was segregated. Radio stations and music were segregated in the 80s and
Not really.
80s and early 90s. Yes, they were.
I mean, pop music was still played on. I mean, Motown was played on pop stations, which were
Okay,
white
yeah,
stations.
but you had black stations.
See, y'all, we only have 10 minutes left, about 5 or 6 minutes left, and this is when Paul starts an argument. There were pop stations playing the Supremes, Motown.
What, like Wacky?
Well, Wacky. I mean, but
that wasn't.
A pop station was like they were playing black music. Black artists.
Okay,
music.
maybe
In
they
fact,
were.
when
I
you
wouldn't
look
know.
back
I didn't
at
understand.
history. A lot of them. Didn't you know the Ronettes? Did you know the Ronettes were, even though they may have sounded like a white female group, they were actually
black. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of groups like that. So when you say
but
that,
you're saying they sounded like a white group, but the black music started rock and roll.
there you go, Wayne. Had to stop for the night.
Yeah.
No, it's had to stop for the light, Wayne.
No, it
And
was
then
the
you go-
night.
No, it's the light.
Okay.
It's the light. It's the light. Let me get back to it. No, wait a minute.
Desert highway, cool wind in my hair.
There we go.
But just because the words are that don't make that right. Stop for the. Had to stop for the night.
Look, boy.
Night. Yeah. Tiffany Twisted. Yes, I remember the words, but like I said, those songs we listen to at night.
Wayne, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, those songs we listen to at night.
What do you mean you can't tell why, Alvin?
Eagles classic. I can't tell why.
TV went off at 11.
Right.
The Star Spangled Banner.
Right. So, why are you skipping up? I can't read them that fast.
Yeah, but what question are you asking? I don't know. Did I miss
Paul,
the
what is that? Paul deposed.
Proposed. Yeah, I think she proposed. She's tongue-tied tonight.
Well, when did this happen? Shit, where was I? Was I on a knee? Because I don't even remember. Shit. I don't propose. Stop spreading that rumor, okay?
I like everybody, Madeline. I don't discriminate.
That's gossip right there.
I mean, she asked me a question.
Oh, no, I'm talking about something else. With a diamond ring? Trying to get a brother.
Propose with a diamond ring. Up ahead in the distance.
Okay.
Oh, okay, y'all. It's about time for us to get out of here, so we can get out
Get a
by
phone
10
call.
because we started at 9. You got business.
No, my daughter keeps calling.
Oh, you think she's okay?
Yeah, she's all right. She don't
Are
want
you
nothing.
sure?
She might be locked out the house, but she's 17. She gonna be all right.
What is she gonna do? She got a car, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, what's she
Drive
gonna
to
do if
mama's
she's locked
house.
out of the house?
Drive to her mama's house.
I love everybody. Paul, you love Stephanie. Do you like Renee? Do you love Renee? Paul, when did you propose? When did you propose? Did you propose? Or is she just saying that?
She's just-
Stephanie just says shit.
I don't understand these conversations sometimes, y'all. Let's keep it light and family friendly in the chat. So other people don't get the wrong impression. All right, Carl, this was a weaker night compared to last week. It's cool though, because every night can't be bliss. I've been busy all week. Carl's probably been busy all week, and we'll do a better production next week. All right.
Y'all should go and check out my TikTok page. I have a lot of fun.
Depose to me. No, help Monique. Help me understand this meme. Help me understand this meme. Quit looking at pictures of yourself, bro. You kind of, it's kind of vain. Don't nobody want to see the pictures of you? There you go. You see what he doing, y'all? You see what he doing?
With more Conscious Fever.
I told y'all he wasn't humble. You seen it on Flash
Auto? By Carl Price Esquire and Paul Mullins Esquire. I think this is Coco. I'm not sure where she's from, Paul, but Coco
what are you doing? Stop.
Has submitted a video, and you said what?
Nothing. Stripper name is what I thought.
Coco's a stripper name? Don't say it, Carl. Coco has a question. Take a listen.
Okay.
Okay, so you wanted to, there was some
comments. What is somebody just tell me what that means? Like
what means?
Depose to me. Depose, like I took your deposition? Now you're gonna have Professor Paul come back out.
She is proposed.
She says it's a meme.
Paul doesn't understand the meme. He deposed to me.
Y'all gonna make me look this up.
Rolling Stones were influenced by James Brown and other black performers. So was Elvis. Yeah, that's correct, Alvin.
It is a meme. I don't get it. Depose to me. I don't get it, y'all. Somebody help me out. I'm not even going to take the time to figure out what it means. Okay. AI just told me. No. I don't know. I give up. I give up. I'm going to bed. Who the guy is.
I got so much damn work. Edited. The Eagles had a classic song titled I Can Tell You.
Oh, I can't tell you why. Okay, I got you, Alvin.
How did that go? I can tell you why. It had a strong vocal, didn't it?
You have an iPad there. I like the Eagles. But unfortunately that's the only song I can name.
I am so tired, y'all, because I get up at like 5 in the morning to get my hair cut.
Damn.
On Thursday morning.
It's dedication to getting a haircut.
And then I had to stay here until 10 to do this podcast. Good night. Good night to you too, Renee. Yep. Good night, Renee.
I'll go home and listen to that song, Alvin.
What song?
I can't tell.
Can't tell you why.
I know other Eagles songs, but
there you go, Paul.
No. Wait. We started tonight. If you scroll all the way back up to the top, I was your friend. Now, Renee, are you going too fast, man? I can't read that fast.
Renee didn't come in.
See, there you go. Yeah, the one after that too. That's how she started, and this is how she ends it. Oh, you can't even find it. Well, anyway.
Who is Miss Barnes? Miss Bernie. Hey, Paul. If a deaf man has to go to court, is it still called a hearing?
Here we go. I got a ton of dad jokes if y'all want those.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Did you? I never heard that before. Had you heard that before?
No, I mean, I hadn't heard it, but
if a deaf man goes to court, is it still called a hearing? Oh, Bernie, you don't sound like a church lady.
That's a shut up. That's a dad joke. It's funny though. It's funny in certain circles. It's funny. I guess I'm just not as hyper as I usually am. What's the next one? Oh, Stylistics. That's who it is.
Ooh, yeah. Today I saw somebody who looks just like you.
Whew.
She walks like you do. I thought it was
What do y'all, before we go, let's pose this question. I know this is a topic for another day, but what is considered an oldies nowadays? Because to me, obviously 70s and 80s is the oldies, but to my kids, they think songs in the 2000s are oldies. be the foot. Whoa. Is that because I told her to be nice? Yeah. I don't remember stepping on Renee's toes, but, you know, get a smaller shoe.
Oh, Life in the Fast Lane. That was an Eagle Eagle song.
Oh, yeah, it was. Life in the Fast Lane. So what's considered an oldie? Because 70s and 80s to me, but my kids would be like 2000. That's an oldie.
70s and 80s are oldies. Yeah, Monique, she walked like you do. I thought it was.
She just heard that joke in the barbershop.
Oh, you just heard that joke. As she turned the corner, we're gonna sing y'all out. As she turned the corner.
Do you ever been karaoke, Carl?
I have been karaoke.
What'd you karaoke?
I karaoke'd. Actually, I karaoke. You wouldn't believe this.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what I karaoke. What did I tell you?
I karaoke'd a Journey song.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I karaoke'd Prince. When Doves Cry.
Oldies are the songs played on records. Hey, Frank Clay. You know, Frank Clay has. It's a book. We're gonna bring Frank Clay on with his book.
I karaoke'd When Doves Cry by Prince. It was a memorable, very memorable performance.
When Doves Cry?
Yes, it was very memorable.
Monique said before 2010. I don't know about before 2010.
Well, kids consider songs before.
You know, I have this playlist, and I was listening to. Y'all remember Mickey Howard?
Yeah, you don't want me to sing When Doves Cry.
It
was memorable for the wrong reason. I had some alcohol, not very much, but just enough to give you a little courage. And yeah, I took a shot. It was bad. All the girls in the crowd, though, it was my point, though. All the girls in the crowd came up and helped me sing the rest of it.
What you did? What?
Went to a karaoke bar.
And you took a shot?
Took a shot at.
And you started karaoke?
Started singing Prince, When Doves Cry. It was so bad that all the girls came up out of the crowd and helped me finish the song because they didn't want to hear my voice no more. But I told you it was memorable. Not for me.
I don't know about all that. No, I did karaoke at it was a lawyer's party with judges there, and it was at Joe's actually. And I got up there. They said, "Carl, get up there." I said, "I can't sing."
Was not brown liquor. Well, it probably wasn't brown liquor. I don't remember what it was. It don't take much to get me drunk, honestly, because I don't drink a lot.
That's
so
gossip.
just a couple drinks and I got enough.
Gossip as personal as too much information. Yes, you can. Empowering your life's journey, brother. It's number 8 on Amazon bestseller list. Oh, congratulations.
Oh, okay. You're reading that off Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay. How come your Facebook comments aren't coming through?
Monique, no way your voice is that terrible, Paul. Oh yeah, I don't think it is either.
It was. Yeah.
All right. On that note, Paul, I think it's time for us to say goodbye. It's actually
Curly. I'm feeling. You got some water? I'm thirsty.
No, I've already drank out of this water.
Anybody out there thirsty?
I don't get
I need some water. Okay. All right. Y'all have a nice night. Good night, everybody. Just asking. I need some water.
Hey, y'all. This has been Conscious Fever here on Ice Entertainment Television and Conscious Fever Radio.
Miss Stephanie.
I have. My name is Carl Price. Paul is out. You got Paul crying. Y'all know y'all can watch us on all of these platforms, the Conscious Fever page, YouTube, Facebook, when it's cooperating. Anyway, Paul, last words. There's no me without you.
I'm going to go get some water.
Are you done, Paul?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Those are your last words?
Yeah, I'm going to go get some water, y'all.
All right, y'all. Hey, listen, y'all. This has been Conscious Fever here on Ice Entertainment Television. Conscious Fever Radio. I'm Carl Price, your host. We will be back hopefully next week. As we get into the summer, we're going to be missing some time because Manhattan playing in the background.
You got a video going still, probably. If the Manhattans are playing. Oh, no, she's still, okay.
Just leave it alone, Paul. Anyway, next week, y'all, we'll be back. Good night.
Thank you for watching the Conscious Fever podcast. We will see you next week.
When you need the best sound, when you want the best songs, tune in. We're here for you. The best radio in town all day long.
I was born by the river in a little tent. Like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't care beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh yes it is. Then I go to my brother. And I say, brother, help me please. But he wind up knocking back down on the knee. There've been times that I thought I couldn't last for long, but now I think I'm able, Father, to carry on. And it's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. Yes it is. Said I know that a change is gonna come one day. I know a change